Caught on video, last moments of doomed Concorde. British woman, my amazing escape as plane came down. Blair faces new leak tonight, this time over Europe. And Hillsborough Police Chief will not face a retrial.
From ITN, the ITV Nightly News with Nicholas Owen.
Good evening. Dramatic amateur video of the death throes of the doomed Concorde came to light this evening. Shot from the cab of a moving lorry, the pictures show the trailing edge of one of the aircraft's wings engulfed in flames as the pilot struggled to keep control. Moments later, the Concorde had crashed, killing all on board. Air France disclosed today that takeoff had been delayed by work to rectify a fault in an engine. The pilot then reported it was that engine that failed. Our Europe correspondent Bill Neely reports.
Inside a lorry, a passenger is filming when suddenly a burning plane crosses. It is just seconds after takeoff. The flames of an engine are trailing behind and spreading fast. The plane is still rising, but within a minute, the pilot's efforts to land it safely will fail. The plane explodes on the ground, 19,000 pounds of fuel erupting. By now, all 109 on board are almost certainly dead. These images are proof, if nothing else, that the plane was in deadly trouble almost from the second it left the ground. This evening, those left behind, the bereaved, made the painful journey to the site of the crash. Most are German, like 96 of the victims. They viewed from a distance, most leaving single flowers at the scene. Among the stems, a single photo. Among the victims were 3 children. Nearby, there were larger wreaths, including one from Air France. Just before they arrived, more bodies were removed from the site. Identification is said to be extremely difficult. The vile but vital work began at first light. Police and investigators moving carefully through the mud, around bodies draped in white sheets, orange cones marking smaller body parts. All day, piece after piece of the debris, however small, was noted, each potentially crucial in the search for the cause of this disaster. The plane, or what's left of it, was still smouldering nearly 24 hours after the crash, fire crews damping it down. This is another image investigators will study closely. The flames almost certainly from the Concorde's ruptured fuel line. Today, Air France said the pilot had ordered work to be done on an engine in the hour before takeoff.
There were work done on the plane just before the flight, and there was a slight delay, and then the plane took off.
What kind of work?
It was a work on an engine.
The same number 2 engine, in fact, that failed the day before. Concorde landing from New York without it. A replacement part was taken from a backup Concorde. It was fitted, the pilot insisting on the work even though it delayed his takeoff.
I won't make any comment about the technical causes of the accident.
No one wants to know how it happened more than the bereaved. Over 100 came from Germany today, and not without help. Their loved ones had left them for a special trip, Concorde, then a Caribbean cruise from New York. Most of the 100 passengers and the 9 French crew would have known exactly what was happening to the plane. The French President Jacques Chirac joined them this evening at a special church service close to the crash site. Heavy rain has been hampering work at the site, but news here tonight of a remarkable escape. 6 German passengers who had been booked on the Concorde had to be transferred to other flights because the plane was full. They only learned of the crash when they landed in New York. Bill Neely, ITN,